91.3 WSHL. We are so excited to have the Brook and the Bluff here in studio live, and they are going to perform a song to kick it off before we start the interview, and they'll get into more songs. So we are so excited to have them here, and let's give them a warm welcome. So here's the Brook and the Bluff.
What's up? What's up, everybody? This is called Straws. 1, 2, 3.
I couldn't take another straw. Oh, my back is breaking. From everything I've seen, oh, all I've heard. I wanna hear another whisper, 'cause I already know who's taking the last of my well-earned reward. Taking turns now with my little shadow, just to see where your errors lie. Little did I know, now that my own shadow, it was gonna steal you from right up under my eyes. Now caught up, placing the path of my feet. I've lost touch, letting my mind follow what pleases me. Just another straw. Now my back is broken. Your crime crushed way more than bone. Just another straw. Now these words I've spoken, they're all lies. I know, I know, I know. I'm so caught up, placing the path of my feet. I've lost touch, letting my mind follow what pleases me.
Sweet.
The Brook and the Bluff here on 91.3 WSHL. They originated in Birmingham, Alabama. Is that right?
True.
Yes,
correct.
that is
Very
correct.
true.
Absolutely
Really?
correct.
So just talk about the start of your band. How did you guys meet each other?
So originally we started, and Alec and I met each other in college at Auburn, and we were in a band, a cover band, our freshman year in like 2011. And played for a little while in that band, and we kind of, and that band dissolved. then our senior year of college.
It wasn't very good.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, we love the dudes, but it wasn't the best band. And then our senior year of college, we kind of got back together and started playing some cover gigs in bars again. And we had written, actually, Straws was one of the songs that we had written, and just kind of like got towards graduating, and Alec didn't want to do business management. I didn't want to be a choir teacher, so we were just like, let's move to Birmingham and go for the music thing full time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we kind of like kicked the wheels doing that. We recorded some songs acoustically, and then John ended up graduating from Auburn too and joining us. John's not here today, but he ended up he graduated and joined up with us too, and we started just like recording. We recorded Masks and like put out and started making an EP, and then Fred moved back to Birmingham from Memphis and joined the band too. And so then it was at that point that we kind of we had finished our first EP. We were in the process of putting it out, and we just kind of decided to move to Nashville and like really go for the thing. And now we're here.
Now we're here.
Yeah,
in the
that's
studio.
awesome. Led us to
at
here.
91.3.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. So were you kind of, what were your emotions when Masks kind of took off on Spotify and kind of went viral?
So I actually,
I whipped my car around and like drove straight to where John was. I was like, "Did you see this?" When I got on like a viral 50 or something like that.
Yeah, Spotify's really cool because they have this app. They have like a separate app which is Insights for artists, and so we had like got up one morning and checked it, and like I woke up to the text that was like, "Holy."
Yeah.
Explicit. We are on the viral 50 for the U.S. and it just kind of exploded. Like from there, it had like 10 or 20,000 streams, and then like in the next week, it was over 100,000. So it was,
crazy.
Wild.
Which was weird because it had been out for like months.
Yeah,
like
I think it had been out for 6 months.
Yeah,
we put it out. We put it out in September of 2016, and
so we hadn't even thought about that song.
Yeah, it didn't chart. It didn't chart until March. Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, just kind of crazy.
And so that was probably one of the coolest moments we've had. Just waking up and like I like looked at the playlist and our song was above a Drake song. Which
that's a good feeling right there.
The playlist is weird. It has like no actual gauge of like it's like viral in relation to your like bracket, I guess. So like Drake has obviously hundreds of millions of plays and stuff like that, but we had gone from like I don't know, like 10,000 to like 80,000, so that made ours technically on the scale, on like the you know how like professors grade
like
on
our
scale sometimes, so like our tier it was like way more viral than a Drake song, not obviously worldwide or actually, but like on that certain playlist it ended up charting above that song, so that was like one of the weirdest coolest feelings ever.
Because at that point we were just pumped to have like 1,000 streams on a song because we had never released a song.
Pumped to have 20 streams.
Yeah, exactly. We were like,
so like
well, actually, like that mark when it's below 1,000, it doesn't even tell you how many you have. It just says below 1,000.
Yeah, it's the less than sign, and it's just like, oh, that feels not great.
Yeah.
And then it gets above 1,000, and you're like,
oh, wow. Yeah.
This is amazing. Less than turns to greater than.
I know.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Do you guys want to play another song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What song do you think about?
Do you want to?
I think we're gonna do a new song. It's called Off the Lawn.
Yeah, it's like one we just finished writing.
Yeah.
Playing.
New stuff from the Brook The Bluff here at 91.3.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
1, 2,
Ready?
and.
Avalon, off the lawn, 3 steps and I'm gone. I never think about what went wrong. I never think about you at all. Oh my God, how I'd fall right into your arms. I'm stepping over what went wrong. 3 steps and I'm gone. Every lonely hour you spend in love. lost in every corner of your head. Now I have to start again. Oh, now I have to start, but I don't want to start again. Move along, not for long. 2 months and I'm on your mind again. We're spinning to the song, the one we act like we were never on. And I'm not so strong, I'm falling apart, and like the door handle in my old car, my getting fixed will just remain a thought. Every lonely hour you spend in dusting off those cobwebs in your head. Now I have to start again. I have to, I want to, don't think that I need you. I have to, I want to, don't think that I need you. Lost in every corner of your head. Now I have to start again. I have to, I want to, don't think that I need you. And I have to, I don't want to, and I know now I need you. And I have to, I want to, I don't think that I need you. I have to, I want to, I don't think that I need you. I have to, I want to, I don't think that I need you. And I have to, I want to, I don't think that I need you.
New one right there from the Brook and the Bluff. Get off my lawn. Name of it?
Off the lawn.
Get off my
I
lawn.
knew something with lawn. Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Off the lawn there by the Brook and the Bluff. When can we expect new music from you guys?
We stepped into the studio late in 2018. We're working with this amazing new producer, friend of ours. Shout out Micah Talks.
Yes.
We've got some songs recorded right now. Got some more songs to record. I think our hope is summer of 2019.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we've recorded we've gotten halfway through it, and then we have this big 2.5-month tour.
Yep.
That we've got to go and do before we can get back to it. So we'll do a little bit more in between, but yeah, we're looking at summer. You know.
And you guys are on tour right now.
We are on
obviously.
tour right now.
You just had a show at the Mohegan Sun last night. Describe that for me. How was it?
Oh man.
So as
Fascinating.
being from Alabama, there's no legal gambling or anything like
So
that.
this was new to you.
Completely new.
Absolutely.
I'd never been to a casino before, and you walk in and what they say, there's no clocks, there's no windows,
true. I didn't think
there's
about
no anything. They try and suck you in so that you don't you're in a time vortex, and you could walk in on a Thursday and walk out on Sunday and not even know that you spent that much time in there. We didn't actually gamble because I have no money.
Well, Fred did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Fred
I lost pretty hard.
Immediately
lost
lost
$20.
But it was a fun show. Like it was, I like the sound, like the crew was great. The sound on stage was great, and like I think the sound out there was pretty good. The stage was really cool. It was just like in a casino.
But
awesome.
you're also just playing for like a room full of like old people gambling. It's just like really funny.
Also, old or just like degenerate gamblers that look older than they probably are.
Right.
For sure.
But
was this one of your biggest shows that you've played?
no.
What's the biggest show you've played?
So the biggest show we played is easily we got to open up for Judah and the Lion.
Wow.
In May at the Kentucky Derby Festival, and there was probably 4,000 or 5,000 people there. So that was that was our biggest show. And recently we've been we spent last week opening up, and we'll join them again next week for a band called Ripe, and they're actually out of Boston. They're a New England band.
All met at Berkeley.
And they all met. They all went to Berkeley, met at Berkeley, and we played like a run of sold out shows with them in the Southeast this past week, and it was really fun. It was like 500 or 600 people at a couple shows in Atlanta and Nashville.
Which was awesome.
Yeah. So those were probably our 3 biggest.
That's awesome. How would you describe your music?
We could ask that again.
Jokingly, we have described it as like choir rock because all 4 of us sing. I think like somebody yesterday, I was actually in Lush at the Mohegan Sun, buying some lotion, and he was like, "What is it?" So it's like I like compared it a little, and obviously this is not. We don't think we're on this level, but it's like similar. We were all very influenced in our younger years by John Mayer, and I think our newer music especially is kind of gravitating towards that like chill pop rock kind of thing.
A lot of guitar stuff,
but like with some blues influence. But I would say so. It's like that with just more emphasis on us all being able to sing, and then like just one person just being able to absolutely shred. Not that Alec can't. He can. Like you just heard the solo. But we just I think one of the most important things to us, and something that I believe, is that the voice is the most expressive instrument. So we all try and use them in every song, and so definitely.
The songs are definitely really like melody driven, which is something I like about it. Like not only all of us singing together, but just like Joseph writing lyrics and melodies that fit the song really well.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys already alluded to this, but you guys kind of already answered my next question. Like being like with a choral background, like how does that kind of influence your music?
Oh yeah, every like that's it's a huge influence. Because we all grew up like Alec, Fred, and John sang in high school choir together. They were in the a cappella group. I sang in choir from 5th grade until I got out of college at Auburn, and like was a music education major. So that's what I was gonna do, was like go be a high school choir director. And so I think it's kind of like in a good and probably the best way. Like we don't sing straight up like chorally when we sing our songs, but just the idea of having voices blending together and more than one voice on every song, and just like harmony and having harmonies and things like that is certainly transferred into the music that we write.
And it makes the songs a lot more dynamic too.
Yeah,
you know? Like
absolutely.
We really like sit down and try and come up with really cool parts, because it just makes a song sound so much cooler. What do you think? Yeah,
that's awesome. So what other artists have you been listening to lately?
Casey Musgraves.
Musgraves. Oh, we're obsessed with her.
We got
obsessed.
Fun story. We got to play in Columbus the other night, and we played at this venue that was right next door to a venue that, unbeknownst to us, until like an hour before, she was playing.
Yeah.
And we got to and we got to sneak in for the last couple bit of her songs, and she was outstanding.
Yeah, we sound checked and walked outside and saw a line out the door, and we're like, oh, that's for us. Oh, no, it's for Casey.
So Casey Musgraves, actually another Birmingham band. We've been like obsessed with their album recently called The Brummies.
Oh yeah.
We love them. They actually also we found them from a song that they have with Casey. And like for me, the constant is, since I've found him, is Frank Ocean. He is far and away my favorite artist. And not that is like not that influence shows in the music, but he is just like of the level of like artistry that he has, and attention to detail and all that kind of stuff with his songs is something that I think we all have been influenced by.
Yeah.
Like Blonde is a major has like made a major impact on my life. So
Yeah. Even like instrumentally, like production wise, like that's a huge
yeah. Oh yeah,
reference
for
point
sure.
for us.
Bon Iver too, for at least this year for me. I've
Yeah.
like been huge into
That's awesome.
the songwriting and stuff. Yeah.
So what has been your favorite moment so far on tour?
Ooh.
On this tour,
Yes, or any tour.
Question.
We got to go to the Grand Canyon last
the
year.
Grand Canyon.
That was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
I've
Just
never
be-
been there. How was it?
Oh,
It's breathtaking.
yeah. You can't even. It's really hard to describe. You just get. It's like when you're there, it just like it like pulls you in, and then it's just hard to. It's really hard to put it into like it's something you have to see. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world for like a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's mind blowing.
It's incredible.
And we recorded like a little video on one of the ledges.
Yeah.
You can
With
see
the
out
canyon
over
in
the
the canyon,
background.
it's
Yeah.
just amazing.
It's
It's
so much
amazing.
fun.
Are any of you afraid of heights?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like snowy, so there was like if we got even close to a
ice.
ledge, like there was a chance.
Yeah, it was like don't take the trails because you'll probably fall.
Because you die.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
And so we were like, you don't have to tell us. We weren't going to take them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny. So last question I have for you. Super Bowl's coming up, obviously. Who are you rooting for?
The
Tough
Saints.
question.
It's a
being
tough
here.
question. It is a
Saints,
tough
even though
question.
they're not in it.
Yeah. I was a big Chiefs guy because my dad grew up in Kansas City.
Yep.
So now that they're out, I don't know.
I'm a Packers fan. I have family in Green Bay. I don't know.
I know what you want.
It's
me
like
to say.
Yeah, we know
I
the
what
right
you want me
answer.
to
it's
say.
like young and up and coming like coach and team versus like the establishment. I don't know what I guess.
Yeah.
Like so I don't know. That's hard.
You know what? I just hope both teams have fun.
That's a good answer.
Be diplomatic about it. What is the single most important thing that the Rams have to do to beat the Patriots? So, I don't know.
Yes.
We don't know.
So we
That
can
wasn't a great
That wasn't a great answer, but
it's,
we
it's
can
okay.
tell which way you're leading.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk
Yeah,
it out. We'll
we'll
talk
talk
it
about it.
All right. So you guys have one more song for us?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure.
think so.
Absolutely.
Let's see. What do we want to do?
Let's do back through.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're yeah.
Woo!
Hey, Fred. Fred has perfect pitch, by the way. So
Really?
can you
Ish.
tune these up
Good
real
talent.
quick?
Yeah, sure.
So we're doing a quick tuning
Make
session.
sure we're in too.
Well, I mean,
Play yours again, Alec.
Hey,
Your E's a little flat.
I knew it. Knew it.
And you can just tell that just by listening.
Yes, you can. But something else is going on with this one.
Your B.
There
Oh,
it
there.
is.
I thought mine was right.
I think yours is right. I think you need to adjust to him.
Mine's in tune with myself. And a wonderful tuning session with the Brook The Bluff. I think it's the intonation too. It'll work. It'll be fine.
We'll do it.
All right. So what song is this?
It's called Back Through the Lens.
Back Through the Lens.
Yeah.
Here. Here we go.
Ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Take my pictures, take my life. She said, I promised I could fix you. Oh, if you give me a try. Now, baby, there ain't no light in broke down fixtures. 1,000 words would be much simpler than staring through my filter. These days we skate over these frames, all of impressive construct. We end up in a box, now I'm glued to one. I spend my days creating shades, all because I think it's what you want. and I don't know anymore which is the real one. And we're both just looking for a way out now. I must confess, I loved you a little bit more when it was down. Don't you run, don't hide from what you think you got to figure out. Oh no, 'cause I might not be there when you found it. These days we skate over these frames, all of impressive construct. We end up in a box, now I'm glued to one. And I spend my days creating shades, all because I think it's what you want. And I don't know anymore which is the real one. Oh, so we go back through the lens, back to those good times that we've been given. Sift through the ones we want to forget. We skate over these frames, all of impressive construct. We end up in a box, now I'm glued to one. And I spend my days creating shades, all because I think it's what you want. And I don't know anymore which is the real one.
Thank you.
Wow. The Brook and the Bluff here. Wow.
Yeah.
Killing it. Killing it. They are so talented. Great musicians here.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course,
Yeah,
Stone
of course.
College and 91.3.
Oh, heck yeah.
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 We wish you could
Pleasure to
have
be
played
here.
a show for all the students. Like, they
All
would have
right.
loved you.
Maybe we can set it up.
Sweet. One
Maybe
day.
sometime in the
Next time.
Sometime in the
we'll-
near future for sure.
And
Yeah.
we'll have our other member too, John.
Yeah.
Yes, he's slacking here.
He's slacking a little bit. He had to be. He had to fly home to
wedding.
be in a friend's wedding.
Ah,
Whatever.
He's having fun.
He's having a good time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope you feel better, John, if you hear
Yeah,
this.
he was kind of sick.
He's probably
Oh,
listening right now.
But
Feel better, John?
it's probably a good time for him to take a break from shows, you know?
A couple
Oh, yeah.
days.
Yeah, a couple days.
For sure.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touring can be tough, for
It
sure.
can be.
Do you find it difficult, like being on the road?
Yes and
Yes
no.
and
I mean,
no.
You know, you get into a rhythm.
Yeah,
We were
exactly.
we were actually just talking about this in the van on the way up. It was like, well, it would be nice. Maybe it would be nice to be home, but like now that we've been out for like 2 weeks, it's just kind of like you're in it. You know?
Yeah.
Like getting home will be an adjustment
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
exactly. We literally are like a family at this point. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like
Even when we're in Nashville, we spend
All
most
of our
of
time
every day
together,
together.
yeah.
So
Yeah, Alec, John, and I live together, and Joseph is basically our fourth roommate.
yeah, I come over every day, so
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like we just like take time off.
Yeah.
right.
Especially now with writing the new album and everything that's going into that. I mean,
And all the
really,
FIFA that we have to play.
All the FIFA,
all the
FIFA and Fortnite.
We have to
Yeah.
put the hours in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the road to D1 is long and arduous.
It's long
so
and hard, but
we're
as soon as we win enough games in FIFA, like we're just gonna hang up our boots and
we'll hang.
Quit while you're
conquer the
ahead,
world,
right?
you know? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where can our listeners find you on social media?
Social media. So I think Instagram is at Brook and Bluff. Just
Yep.
no,
We took
no
out a couple of
these. We
V's,
took
so
out
it's
the
just Brook and
V's.
Bluff.
And
And then obviously Spotify, just the Brook and
Spotify is the
Bluff.
biggest
yeah.
thing.
And then
Look us
Apple
up.
Music.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
and
YouTube. I think
we have a
maybe
Twitter.
Amazon Music, but yeah.
We have a Twitter. I don't know what the handle is though. Probably Brook and
Probably something like
Yeah.
that. Most of our stuff's on Instagram though.
Yeah,
And,
okay.
Instagram's
the biggest one.
Yeah.
and nobody uses Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yes.
But we're there.
Older generation.
But we're there. Yeah.
But we
got
are
it
Well,
there.
I don't think anybody here is
Probably not.
of the
Probably not
older
in college.
generation
Yeah.
to go look it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It should be, right?
I
You
guess,
kind
yeah.
of torpedoed the election.
And you guys are going to be at Berkeley Monday night?
Yeah, Cafe 939.
Cafe 939.
So that's
Cafe
right
Yeah,
off of
Boston.
campus in Boston. So
Perfect. What time's that at?
I think we'll probably
Probably
it
9.
probably starts.
Yeah.
It's what? It's a Monday. I
Yeah,
bet
it's
the
a
show.
Monday.
I bet the show starts at 8 and we'll go on at 9.
At 9?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so you heard it from them, the Brook and the Bluff. They'll be in Boston Monday night at 9. Definitely catch them there. Check them out on Spotify, Apple Music, anything like that, YouTube, wherever you get your music. Thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Thanks for
It
having
was
us.
a lot.
It's awesome.
And yeah, good luck on the rest of your tour and
Thanks.
writing the rest of your music.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
You
us.
sounded great
today.
today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
very
Thanks
much.
everyone for listening to 91.3 WSHL Stonehill College Radio.